for the day in highest vibrations. How are you feeling? How are you elevating on this beautiful journey of life? Well, it is always a pleasure. And if this is your first time meeting my acquaintance, then I am Tears. No E's, only three for alignment. And alignment is the name of this game. Now, shout out to you, life path number 8. First of all, for knowing your life path, because that is like, once you learn that, that means the trajectory of your journey is always going to be moving towards your higher self. You are in your higher self. You just keep finding ways to elevate in your purpose. Now, if this is your first time tuning in and connecting with your life path, then as a life path number 8, you are indeed ambitious. You are indeed here on this journey of life, not only to have the ultimate confidence in yourself and know that your success is inevitable, but it's your ambitions that are driving you to do things your way. So maybe on the journey, sometimes you could be faced with strengthening processes of others questioning you. But as long as you stand in your power and you know exactly what it is that you are ambitious about, your success will come. And even if it seems to slip away, it always comes back to you, okay, affinity? But yes, thank you so much for tuning in. What we're going to do today, we're going to take in the insight of where the energy is for March 9th, 2024. Now, do keep in mind, this energy forecast will be established March 9th, 2024. However, whenever this message seems to find you, it is the time that this energy is ready to align with you. So if you're from the future, then this message is still very much for you today. So let us begin. We're going to see where the current energy is right now for those in life path number 8, meaning in your present moment, and what the energy is transpiring into within the next 2 weeks, what your highest expectations will come to be, and also the end result. And I'm also going to pull a card to really read the theme of what's going on overall. So this forecast is good for the next 3 weeks, and a little more if you keep doing the work. But let's get into it. Let's set the tone with the blessings of the source of all creation, the blessings of the source within yourself. I ask for your beautiful insight for those in life path number 8. And I also ask for a little sprinkle of the best and highest vibrations that this timeline has to offer to bring in insight of how life path number 8 can move into their highest favor. I'm always thankful for all that is happening in my life, and I'm sure that this vessel in front of me is the same. And without further ado, let us begin. Okay, let's do the themes first.
Breathe out, breathe in, but my love still it be, still it be. I wanna know, I gotta know true love. If it's a love, you know it's true. Why do you run from you? If there's a love, you know it's true. Why do you run from you? Sun when only you see the clouds. I go within when outside is getting loud. I bless your soul every time you make me smile. Forgive your wounds, it's the trauma of a child, yeah. For real. And you're better than your circumstance. Wish I could take a stand to love you always forever. Let's align on domain, more from saying the life we planned is in our hand. It's in our hand, yeah. If it's a love, you know it's true. Why do you run from you?
Okay, thank you for waiting so patiently, life path number 8. All right, I would say maybe in this current energy right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's get into the theme first. My apologies. Now, overall, when I was meditating and everything before I even set up everything to do this insight, I was seeing that you are entering a new level of consciousness within yourself, right? If anything, you are on a spiritual awakening path. And I always love, a good spiritual awakening. But let's dive into it. Let's see what the energy has in store for you. All right. So, right now we have death and an intention. Now, within my own insight, what I am getting for you is that everything that has happened to you, meaning a lot of things went away, a lot of even right now, you could feel like you're grieving within your body, but this is all intentional. This is all to propel you towards your next superpower, towards your next spiritual awakening within this journey of life, because you are reaching another level. That is what I am hearing for you, life path number 8. Now, that is the theme. So know that there are no coincidences. Nothing is happening to you, but it is happening for you. And during this time, in general, what the source within you wants you to do is go inside, and then you'll find the answers of why the things needed to happen the way that they did. Now, life path number 8, I never try to go towards the reason of being in a relationship or a topic, but what I am seeing from this energy on this spread is that this is all doing with a connection, a romantic connection. So, without further, let's get into this energy. For your current energy, you could be contemplating and really going over what has happened to you, okay? You had the chance to exercise your heart. You had the chance to get intertwined in a relationship, a connection, a partnership. Some of you guys, it was for business. But this connection brought in a lot of new knowledge into your vessel, a lot of new knowledge that helped to awaken your consciousness even more. And that can explain why you are now going through this spiritual awakening, this spiritual rebirth, and that is the intention behind it. Now, in general, you had a good time with it in this connection currently, and now you're thinking about it because it's no longer in existence. There was an end to it. And that is the end. You have to know that it was divinely guided. So, that is your current energy. Do not allow yourself to stay too long in that energy, because going into that state of stillness and meditation, that's all it is. Whenever life on the journey gets a little chaotic, that just means it's time to go within. And life path number 8, if you go within, you're going to see the reason why things needed to happen. Okay, you're very ambitious. You're a very successful person. It is in your birthright by reason of your life path being number 8. Now think about it. If you're so powerful, what were you doing in your partnership that may have been relinquishing your power? Now, being in partnerships, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes we can get so into the fields that we forget to pour back into our cup. And now we're over pouring into others. Now, as we're over pouring into others, of course, it could feel good being the other party receiving everything. But it's like, what is their intention now? Are they ready to pour back into you? Because if they did not pour back into you the same reciprocity as you poured into them, then that is the reason why this connection had to be divinely intervened. But I assure you, every time when a relationship is taken away by the divine, it is because you are leveling up on the inside. So let's keep moving. In the next 2 weeks, right, as you're in this current energy of mourning and grieving, yes, and you need to allow yourself to feel these emotions. But I will recommend, doing some sacral chakra activities that help really awaken and properly release the energy to get ready what's coming in the next 2 weeks. So what's coming in the next 2 weeks, you're going to get something out of this that you feel like you needed this connection to get. You're going to get, at this time in the next 2 weeks, you're going to find yourself pretty much isolated, okay? Not even by purpose, but it's just because within yourself you want to take the time to rejuvenate, recuperate within yourself. But life path number 8, in the next 2 weeks, what is happening as you're taking the time to be within yourself to really, address what is happening within your subconscious, not only are you rising in your power, but you're going to find a victory. You're going to find a victory over the feeling that, love can only exist outside of you. You're going to find a victory in standing tall and realizing that you are all the love that you need. Something's going to happen. An opportunity is going to come to you that's going to verify and confirm that as soon as this connection left, it was able to make way for a bigger blessing. Yeah, so in the next 2 weeks, even though right now you could feel caught up in the emotions and the wave, just allow that emotion to wherever it needs to take you, but allow it to happen gracefully. But you're going to find the strength within the next 2 weeks to walk away. You're going to be very empowered, I assure you. Now, your highest expectations, okay? You are not no wounded healer, you are the healer. You're going to not only be able to rise from something meant to not only distract you, but to break you from your ambitions of success, but you're going to find yourself moving forward to new successful endeavors. Now, this is all working out for your highest expectations because the end result is you're going to see that if you're doing affirmations, they're going to start coming into fruition. You're going to see doors of opportunity opening up to you. And the one thing that is allowing it to happen to you is that now you don't have another party, another connection in your energy field within your aura that was actually not working out in your best interest, okay? Maybe the decisions, okay, I am getting the decisions you was having in this partnership, in this connection, they weren't driven by your true authentic self. What was happening is that you was falling into the idea of allowing someone else's influence your power. Now, if your life path number 8 and you got all this energy, all this abundance within your spiritual body to make things happen, the source within you wants you to use it for something that is for you. Don't use it for what someone else needs it for just because they're able to realize, like, hey, life path number 8 got some power here. We want to use it in our favor. No, you want to be in the place where you can think strictly for yourself, where you can connect to the outcome of the source within yourself. Don't do what everyone else is doing. This is why the time of meditation is very important to you, life path number 8. But yes, you are going to be able to move forward because you're letting go of so much. You got a new mindset coming in the next 2 weeks of whatever you're feeling now. You're going to be able to stand again and rise from something that, most people don't come out of. But because you are affinity, you're going to slide right back out of it and back into your power. And you're releasing baggage by releasing energies that no longer positively serve you. This is also their opinions, their their input, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as you're always awakening into your spirituality, just your own connection with yourself, and that's all spirituality is. It is the connection you have with yourself. Okay, no one can tell you how to connect to yourself. You know how to connect to yourself, and you're learning, and that's the part of awakening and becoming who you are. Now, I do want to tell you, it is okay for some of you guys to block people because maybe your connection was so deep, and so there's something in your heart that doesn't want you to. But yes, when we release from the attachments of our heart, we allow so much more freedom within our chakras and alignment. But one more card drop that I want to give you for your end result with our Wild Mystic Oracle. So let me dive into that real quick. All right. Your team, your spiritual team, your guardian angels, everybody looking out for you. They need you to be courageous right now, okay? Real power. When you really want something, you have to, in a sense, sacrifice, right? That connection you had was a beautiful connection, but that dream you have is way more powerful. All right, always chase your dreams and your goals, and nothing will pass you by. And if it's truly meant to be, it will be for you. Okay. Now, I'm not here to tell you exactly how things end, But as you're creating things, as you're moving towards your higher self, as you keep exposing and getting yourself more acquainted into this reality of the world, everything meant for you will start to make its way to you. But ask yourself, were you doing the chasing or the running? Because it's time for the roles to change. But definitely, I am Tears, and this is the insight we have for you today. I'll pull one more card for a little more inspiration. But if you are interested in your own insight with me, feel free to check out my link below in the description box because I'm always available for one-on-ones. But we also have heart, home, and compassion. So, ooh, sorry. And at the bottom, I have all right, so we have heart, home, and compassion. This is returning to yourself. This is returning to your heart without any attachments. Have you ever had the chance to just sit down and be so in love and enamored with yourself? But yes, that is all I have for you. Life path number 8, just keep your head up because it is all going to work out. Like even during this insight, the sun came out even brighter because you're going to keep shining. Because right now, you don't even realize you're going through this purge so you can rise again on the top. Okay, because we know exactly what you're meant to be, all that in the bag of divine. But until next alignment, if this message resonated with you or you're just ready to connect with it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. But I am Tears, no E's, only threes. Namaste.